fantastic place to begin your career exploration and research. From the landing page, I recommend that you use the occupation search bar to search for some of the occupations that showed up for you on your results. For example, you can enter in nurse. What comes up is a list of different types of nurse. The program gives you a whole list of related occupations. This is a really interesting example because many times people say, oh, I know what a nurse is. They take care of people in a hospital. However, if you look here, there's many different types of nurses that are listed. An informatics nurse specialist, I'll be honest, I don't even know what that is. Let's click on it and see if it might be something we might be interested in pursuing. When you select one of the links, it brings you to a summary report for that particular job. It also gives you some sample reported job titles. It's very interesting that we typed in nurse and we're getting these very kind of business related job titles, but let's keep reading and learn more. The first place that I want you to go is to this task section. This is more or less a mini job description. You can expand the task to really see all the different types of tasks that are involved in this particular job. It gives real information about, in general, what this job does. If this is something that you're interested in, you can keep scrolling down to learn more. The site includes tools and technologies, knowledge and skills that you'll need to have to do this job, work activities, work context, and then it gives you some information on the training needed and also the job zone. The job zone includes how much preparation you'll need, how much related experience, job training, and then also gives an idea of the type of education specifically. As we come down, it will confirm the interest area. So if you are an SI and you selected this job is within your interest area. But remember, it doesn't mean that you must do this job if you are an SI. The part that I like as well is this related occupations piece. So this will tell you, if you were reading this and thought this isn't exactly what I'm interested in or what I'd like, here are some related occupations. Now it seems that we're certainly leaving the healthcare field here with these related occupations, but you can click on them or you could go back to the original list. The last section gives wages and employment trends. This is national data, so this is important to understand that this is not just specific for California and not specific for the Bay Area. I actually recommend another site called Career Coach for that purpose. But at least on average, you can see nationally that a person doing this job makes about $82,000 a year. The other part that's important to pay attention to here is the growth rate. You can see that this job is expected to grow much faster than average, 22% or higher over the next, about 6 or 8 years. So it's not a bad thing to pursue. One thing I do want to point out, however, is if you see a low growth rate, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't or must do that job. It's just you need to know that there's not going to be a lot of jobs in demand by the time you finish your training. So you need to be thinking about strategies and tips to make sure that you're in the percentage. Have fun with Onet, and I will show you another video on how to use Career Coach to do some more localized labor market research.